Okie dokie.
Alright, chapter 5-1.
This is what Irving meant by answers.
Alright, check out your
Not
handgun.
sure, but obviously
Seriously,
there's a
use the
connection with
handgun.
Umbrella, and that's never a good sign.
We can worry about this later. First, we need to find out about Jill.
Feel it.
You're right.
Seriously.
Let's see what we can do.
Look at that. Look at that.
I'm sure I'll appreciate it.
Let's shoot something. The Umbrella something doing
What would
research.
they have for all this equipment down here?
With Umbrella doing research on this flower, that's what I say. You know what else happens in this chapter? You get the awesome machine gun as well.
Yeah, this level is-
Alright.
Looks like water purifier. The water is probably for the flowers. See, I know about flowers. Right?
Yeah, right.
You know about plumbing. I found a jewel beetle.
Right. Oh, that's good. If I just keep fidgeting with the audio.
I know, it will be fine, and you're just like freaking out.
I can't record this.
And everybody's listening to it going, why the hell is he freaking out over this guy?
Either that or they're going, what is he saying? I can't hear him.
Come on! Come on! Come
Where
on!
you at?
Come on!
I'm right
Come
behind
on!
you.
Come on!
I'm right there. You have to get around though. Just walk over the fence.
Why is this still up?
In front of you. Ooh, there's something you can read.
Ooh, can I read a document?
Yeah, you can read
I
that.
want to read a document.
I do have some documents. Just go in. No.
Oh.
Right there.
Oh. I thought you saw it with pretty flowers.
Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on!
Alright.
Alright, here we go. I'm going to read the document now. From Chief Researcher Brandon's Journal number 1. That's it. Oh, next. I gotta hit the right button. 1966. December 4th. Mr. Spencer once spoke of a flower called the Stairway to the Sun. Supposedly, this flower would give the person who consumed it incredible abilities. Everyone thought it was nothing more than a rumor or legend that Mr. Spencer was telling us, but later research would prove us wrong. The first person to recognize the validity of that story was my teacher, Dr. James Marcus. He hypothesized that a virus...
In case you do not know, wow, you are really loud. You might want to move a little bit away from the mic.
I will hold the microphone away from you.
Anyway, that's the antagonist from Resident Evil 0, by the way.
Okay. Alright, now I'm too loud, it seems. Anyway, so, the first person to recognize the validity of that story was my teacher, Dr. James Marcus. He hypothesized that a virus, hereto unknown, might exist that could alter DNA. The man was so perspicacious. What a big word. His hypothesis turned out to be correct. The virus discovered in that flower was labeled progenitor. For 3 months in Africa, we worked diligently, fretted over results, and staved off attacks from the Nidipaya. After such time, our efforts were finally rewarded. Even Dr. Marcus, who until yesterday looked exhausted, was in good spirits. He wants to return home as soon as possible to delve deeper into his research. I feel the same way. I want to learn the secrets of this progenitor virus as soon as possible. 1967. A year later, folks.
So wait.
Actually, it's only a couple months later.
So wait, his diary, though, he only updates it every couple months?
I guess so.
Okay.
They're working really hard. He only has time so December 4th, now February 12th. We're 3 months later. We've hit the metaphorical brick wall. Ow. We've brought the progenitor flower back from Africa and attempted to cultivate...
Metaphorical. Wasn't that the bad guy in Faust?
I don't know, but he used the word perspicacious, and that just impressed me.
What does that even mean?
I think it means really smart. Anyway, so
Stop moving.
Okay.
Look at your thing.
I'm
You see how
sorry.
moist
I'm
that
sorry.
is?
I had to laugh. Okay, I'm down here. Is this better? This is better.
Okay,
Quit
talk like...
freaking out over the audio.
I'm sorry, it's just
Okay.
that all of our
Oh,
listeners
look,
have
and
been
now you're really
deafened.
big. See, now you're really
I'm
big.
not really big.
You're really big.
Okay, just read the goddamn diary.
What I'm saying is, supposedly they're not in Africa. How is this diary here? Okay.
They are in Africa.
No. We brought the progenitor flower back from Africa and attempted to cultivate it here.
Just read
The initial
thing.
culture samples of the progenitor virus have not shown DNA altering characteristics.
Chris is bored. Hurry
We
up.
cultivated the flower to mass produce the progenitor virus. At first, everything proceeded smoothly. The plants were strong and grew quickly. In a short amount of time, they flowered. But here is when a major problem surfaced. The flowers did not contain the progenitor virus. Perhaps the environment in which they're grown triggers the development of the virus. This matter must be investigated further. That's why they had to come back to Africa. March 23rd, a couple months later. We've made no progress. We've tried cultivating the flower under different conditions, but with no luck in triggering development of the virus itself. Thus far, we have tried changing the soil, water, temperature, and light exposure, all with no success. I got into a heated debate with Dr. Marcus about the direction this research was taking. During that debate, Mr. Spencer interjected some foolhardy notion of starting a company. Without a progenitor virus, there is no point in starting a company. Does he not see that? It's all pointless.
Where the hell's my controller? Where is it?
Did you put it down in the kitchen?
There it is. Sorry, had to go get something to eat. That was so boring. Right. Let's go. You find something to shoot. You gotta try out your new
Try my new handgun.
New-
Headache.
awesome possum gun. I am so cool! Just great. Let's go in here. We'll be safe in here. Read document.
Ooh, more documentary. From Chief Researcher Brandon's journal number 2.
Oh, once you're done with that. Oh, this is journal number 1 on my screen. You read that
this
one.
is like, okay, so that's like 1998. That's pretty cool. 1960.
Oh, I probably have the wrong journal.
Probably halfway.
I have a different researcher's
We have a different
journal.
researcher's journal. Okay,
Alright.
1968, here we go. April 15th, so another month away. It's been over a year because it's 1968. Forgive me. It's been over a year since we've had any breakthrough. That's why Dr. Marcus and I have decided to return to Africa. We can no longer continue our research without the progenitor virus. I know these routine attacks by the Nidipaya are really going to rack my nerves, but for the sake of our research, I will proceed. In the face of my foreseen dismay, it was Mr. Spencer who provided the answer. If you're worried about the Nidipaya, then we'll just have to remove them from the equation. I can only imagine the look of shock on our faces. The idea never occurred to us. It was quite an atypical solution to our problem. But it seemed to be the only option available. Dr. Marcus and I decided to try Mr. Spencer's plan. August 19th. Finally, some good news. We learned they were able to chase the Nidipaya off their land. The land we acquired only amounts to half of those underground ruins. But if it includes the area where the progenitor flower grows, then there should be no issues. Mr. Spencer said he plans to construct research facilities at the site, which will expedite our research into the virus. We hastily made our preparations to depart for Africa, but Mr. Spencer requested that Dr. Marcus stay in Raccoon City to take over the training center. We were initially taken aback by this request, but we soon realized it was the logical course of action. Dr. Marcus needs a calm environment to properly conduct his research. If he were in Africa, there would be no power facility for him to use at this no proper facility for him to use at this time. I just hope the African research facilities get built soon.
In reality, however, he wanted to keep him in Raccoon City so that he could have him assassinated by Wesker and Birkin in Resident Evil 0. But
So now I will go alone to Africa and send back samples of the progenitor virus to Dr. Marcus. Both Dr. Marcus and Mr. Spencer agree this is the best course of action. I have to start making preparations to go. I have a feeling I'll be pretty busy starting tomorrow. September. I've been in Africa for 2 weeks now. It's a good thing Dr. Marcus isn't here. This place is far from being a paradise of research and scientific study. The so-called research facilities are nothing more than a bunch of tents, and we have to employ armed soldiers to keep the Nidipaya at bay. But the thing that gets on my nerves the most is the sound of the construction for the real research facilities. How am I supposed to concentrate on research when everything is threatening to drive me insane? I'm trying to just concentrate on extracting virus samples from the progenitor flowers so I can send them to Dr. Marcus. Hopefully, if I focus on my work, I can remain sane in this godforsaken place.